Hello, welcome back, I guess, or welcome first time, or Jesus Christ. Hello, this is Jake, and I am going to be doing a blind taste for St. Paddy's Day of 3 different Irish whiskeys and 1 mix, just throwing in 1 for fun. Sorry you're watching this. Hopefully, and I'm being sincere, you don't have a gun to your head forcing you to watch this. Because if you don't, it's kind of on you for watching this. It's not my fault. But today I'm going to be tasting Green Spot, the Redbreast 12, this Suntory AO, which is a mix of different world whiskeys coming from Irish, Scotch, American, Canadian, and Japanese whiskeys. And then this Jameson Black Barrel. So happy St. Paddy's Day to everyone, and I think this is going to be fun. All right, I'm going to move this away. So these 4 whiskeys have been put in these glasses, mixed up. I have no idea which one is which. I have little labels on them to signify 1 versus 2 versus 3 versus 4. And in invisible ink, I have written which one it is, so I can't even see it no matter what, unless I get the little light to shine on that so I can see. So I'm just going to go through. One of the things I kind of realized the first one I didn't do much of the nose. I'm still getting over a little bit of a head cold, so my sinuses are still a little bit congested, and I'm not really getting too much out of it. So I didn't think it'd be worth too much me telling you what I'm actually smelling and kind of what specifically I'm tasting in there, which for me personally, I'm not buying whiskey for a particular exact flavor. Partly it is rather subjective, whilst most of the time, most people kind of smell or taste a certain range of things in a certain whiskey in another range in certain, it still is fairly subjective. And also, yeah, I'm not buying it for that. I'm buying it to see if it's good. Does it have a good mix? Is it smooth? Is it giving the right kind of kick? Basically the whole thing. I'm not buying, there's no reason to buy if it has a little bit of walnut flavor. Oh, I'm only getting a whiskey with a little bit of walnut flavor. Oh, only getting a whiskey with a little bit of fig flavor. No one's ever going to the store. Give me the one with the ripe strawberries in it. No. So I'm kind of a little bit ignoring that. And also, honestly, I'm not very good at it anyway. So probably I would be maybe different than what other people would taste or smell. And also, I'll look stupid. I don't need to do that any more than I already do. So I'm just going to get to it. And I'm going to kind of go through and give my kind of impressions of it. And also maybe give a guess of which one I think it might be. So I'm going to start with here, number 1. A little bit of heat to it. Pretty tasty. Yeah, don't really smell too much with all the sinuses, so I don't really know. But maybe a little bit of sweetness to it. But it's kind of a decent amount of heat. Yeah, that was a little bit more sweet. That was pretty good. It is a little alcohol-y than what I'm kind of expecting and what I would kind of like. I like to be able to taste the alcohol, yes, but also like to have it as a flavor in there, not the most kind of remarkable and tasty part of it. So I'm going to move on to number 2. I have no idea what that one is. Really could be anything. Just because it's a little bit hot, I would have guessed maybe the Black Barrel, but I don't know. Let's see. Let's try this one. Oh, see, this one, not like almost no heat at all. And the flavor is a little bit more subdued, a little bit more, kind of have to reach for a little bit. That is nice. But yeah, the flavors aren't, nothing's really grabbing me. Nothing's really coming out and be like, this is good. It's all kind of pretty low on the scale, but it is a little bit broad. So it's not bad, but it is nothing great. And I don't care if it's a fig or if it's almond or walnut or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just that it has to have kind of something that makes it remarkable, makes it unique. And that one, not so much so far. So let's try number 3. I don't have COVID, promise. See, I'm not dead. Still alive. Barely? I don't. And you can't catch it from watching the video anyway, so you're okay. I was in the middle of this one, I think. I hope. I remember saying, about to say something, I don't remember what, so I'm going to try again. This is almost smoother than the other one. I think it actually is. This is smoother than the other one. A little bit more, definitely sweet note is the most powerful thing in here. It's probably some type of fruit, maybe not a dark fruit, but some type of fruit, but I don't know exactly what, excuse me. That's so far it has been 3, 2, 1. So let's try this last one, see what we get. That one not so much sweet, but definitely the fruitiness. And also, this tastes a little bit different. If I'm gonna guess on first impression, I would say this is the AO, just because the other ones kind of have a pretty similar evenness to them. Maybe one's a little bit hotter than the others. Maybe one's a tiny bit sweeter than the others. But this one tastes different. It still is, like if you would tell me this is definitely an Irish whiskey, I'd be okay. I believe you. That's fine. If you were to tell me this is definitely not an Irish whiskey, I'd be okay. I guess so. Maybe a little bit of Irishness in it, but I definitely taste something different. It definitely seems different. That's why I kind of think it's the AO. The AO does have a little bit of Irish in it, but it also has the Scotch, American, Canadian, and the Japanese, obviously. So it's probably not as smooth as this one. Yeah, you know what? My likes. I'm gonna go. This one is my most favorite. The smoothness and the sweetness. This one second. This one third. This is a little bit. While it's different, it is a little. I'm not sure what it is. I'm pretty confident this is the AO. I don't know what it is. So I don't know how much I like it. Like it's a weird thing about this blend. If it is the blend, I'm gonna talk assuming that it is, and that I'm right, because why would I be wrong? That the blends, when it's that much of a blend, while it gives it a unique flavor overall, it doesn't have anything that does stand out. Similar to the Irish, I think. Now, I apologize if that's insulting at all, but there really isn't anything that stands out. Like obviously, some of the Scotches, you have the Islay, which is just the smoke of the peat, and you have some of the Canadian, which is a lot sweeter. You have some of the Japanese, which has a particular flavor that stands out, and even the bourbons. Obviously, they're a lot more sweet, but they also have a flavor, the corn, that you can grab onto and you can see and you can taste. The Irish is a little bit, everything is kind of subdued, while it's really easy to drink and very enjoyable for certain things. Sometimes when you want to have something, when you want to think about, when you want to be analyzing, oh, what is in here? The Irish tend not to be able to be that drink. You can't drink it and go, oh, I'm getting 8 different flavors, and I'll tell you all 8. While some people enjoy it, some people don't. I don't know. I guess probably I'm a little bit more of the I like to be kind of entertained by the drink, by kind of guessing what's there, but also just detecting, not necessarily see if I'm right or wrong, but just seeing and thinking about what could be in there. So I'm going to give one more test going backwards just to see if it's changed any at all. So it's just, sometimes the order does change. Definitely what you ate before you drink and what you're drinking before definitely can alter your perception. So let's try one more time going backwards, and then I'll get the final guesses, and then we'll see what it is. Yeah, actually, I'm definitely getting a little bit of wood now, which I kind of was maybe ignoring the first time. Definitely a bit of wood, so that's why, yeah, I think this is the ale, but man, some of the Jameson has a pretty good wood flavor. That could be the Black Barrel, but I'm thinking the ale. Oh, that's so smooth. Honestly, the smoothness is the thing that strikes me the most of this one, and just because of what I know of the cost of these, I'm gonna assume this is the green spot. Yeah, I don't get anything. Maybe this is the Black Barrel. It's either the red breast or the Black Barrel. That's my guess. I don't know. I'm not sure which one yet. There's just nothing that kind of calls. It is, and it's overall it's a good flavor. It's a nice sipper. It's there's nothing wrong with it. But there's nothing that grabs me. Okay, last one. Wow, this flavor has changed. That's like greenies, like, oh, and the flavor. I don't know what that is, but that's definitely an aftertaste, definitely a finish that lasts. That it's some type of, not cut grass, but some type of greenery, some type of like maybe vegetable. Oh. And a little wood. Look, I don't know what that is. This has changed so much. The only thing I tasted is alcohol the first time. It's not even that hot anymore. Maybe it was just the first drink that caused me to think there's so much alcohol. The first shot. Oh. That's interesting. Ooh. I thought that was gonna be my definite worst, my least favorite, but ooh, that's beating this one out for sure. Okay, I don't know now. This, because of the change and the interest in this could be the AO also. One of these two is AO. One of these two is the green spot and the red breast. So probably the other one is the Black Barrel. Whew. Honestly, I sometimes I feel pretty confident, and these are from my cabinet. I have had all of these at least twice before, separately, in a one-on-one. Like, I'm having that drink, I have 1 or 2 glasses that night, and that's it. That's all I'm drinking. That's the only thing I'm drinking. So I I kind of know the flavors enough to know kind of what they should be. I don't know. I'm going to guess AO, Black Barrel, Green, Redbreast. It's the guess. I don't know. Let's see. Regardless, it's going to be fun to finish these glasses because, I mean, obviously, I'm going to finish the glasses. And they all taste good. Like, there's nothing that tastes bad. Even this one was going to be my third choice one. It was still really good. It was just not as unique, kind of a little blandish, but it was still overall a good flavor. But when you compare it to a bunch of the other kind of whiskeys overall across the world, typically there's a couple things that just stand out that you taste in this one. There's just nothing really. So let's go through and see if I'm right. I'm thinking that this was the AO. So let's see. I am right, AO. Okay, so this was going to be the Redbreast, so it should have RB on it. RB. Ooh, 2 for 2. This was going to be the green spot, so it should be some wanky SG and an S. Yeah, there's it's there. That's the G and the S. This is the BB Black Barrel. BB Black Barrel. Wow, I was right. But it did take that second drink going backwards for me to tell, because I was going to assume that this was going to be either the Redbreast or the Black Barrel, and one of these was going to be. I pretty much thought that was going to be the green spot. But if you obviously you were watching, so you know I said that this is going to be the AO, and it wasn't. But that second taste through, it was obvious. This has a lot more going on in it. It had less of the barrel, Black Barrel, flavoring, and a lot more uniqueness and interesting things kind of spiking in it. So I guess overall, my least favorite is the Redbreast, which, okay, that's fine. I think I did like the Black Barrel, which honestly, this was not even a gift. It was a leftover that some the house guests left. And I would never have kind of bought a Jameson just because that's one of those name brands. Like, I don't buy any more Jack Daniels. I don't buy those name brands anymore because I'm trying all these different things. But I'm surprised. You definitely taste the barrel in this one, and it's definitely not bad. And that AO, this was also a leftover gift from a party. This was interesting. It was definitely, maybe it just needed more time to breathe. Maybe I'm just an idiot. But this is pretty good. I like that one. And the green spot was kind of basically exactly what I expected. This is, to me, kind of what Irish whiskey is. There's no spiking in it for certain flavors. It's just a nice, easy to drink, smooth whiskey that is a little bit light, a little bit not offensive, but at the same time not super interesting. And so but it was so smooth, and it was a very good taste. So no issues with the green spot whatsoever. But the Redbreast, it was basically what green spot is, just a little bit hotter, not as, I don't know, just a little bit worse. Just a little bit worse. It's still good, but just a little bit worse. I don't know. So I had fun, and I am gonna have fun drinking the rest of these drinks, and I think I'm gonna switch the order and see if they taste different later on. So I'll throw that AO right in the middle instead, and have the green spot lead, and do this kind of thing. Maybe switch those up, and the Black Barrel there, and maybe I already forgot where the order is. I don't even know what I'm drinking. But regardless, thank you for watching. I hope it was somewhat enjoyable, or not educational, obviously, because Jesus, I'm an idiot. Sorry. Don't watch next time. It's on you. No one's making you watch. Turn the TV off. This is not even a TV.